take the card out of the console, and then you do regular paper. Yeah. And when the card doesn't work, just pull it back out and kind of rub your fingers over the bar, pull it like a thing, and then it'll recycle and you put it in. Because a lot of times it's too hard air. Just need you just gotta put
So what year is this one? 22.
Super quiet eye. And he's fussy. These here are the other guy that works in the shop with us. He ain't here, he's on vacation, but he did these. We did the, what'd you say, the brass and the zerks and the little touch-ups. He'll do so much and then I think he gets impatient, but calls it good enough, and then we gotta run around just to go after it a little bit. Some nice stuff. It's like on the ones that we've done, all the engines have been apart, back again and stuff. I mean, all the memorabilia as far as pictures and stuff. All right, girl. She says you guys are boring.
Hey guys, I'm at the Earthmoving Legacy Center, and I'm here with my good friend Craig Stadola. And Craig has sent me some parts in the past that really needed patterns, and unfortunately we weren't able to do them in the time frame they needed. But Craig has taken me over to the Caterpillar that they needed the parts for, and one of them was this big exhaust manifold. And I know that piece.
Yeah, we've got this bracket.
And
we also got this back bracket and the lever assembly. And it gets down underneath of that little cap that holds the bearing.
Right.
Type situation. Then the probably the worst is this exhaust switch valve, either to preheat the engine or to shoot it on out the exhaust. It's got a regular butterfly in there, and that lever moves up and down. That casting has to be made. And then we got two halves for guard on the magneto situation.
Yeah.
And also this little intake spacer to get back to the air cleaner.
Right, and you can't see it from this angle, but if you look above, that's about a 30-degree angle,
I would say. Yeah.
And which goes into the air tank. And we were it was quite a few parts came in, and we were just unfortunately not able to do this because they were the original castings and we didn't have any patterns for them. And as I've told you guys, you know, if you're going to send me a casting, they can't have any kind of negative draft angle. And anyway, since then, I have introduced Craig to my good friend Bob, who is a pattern maker, which is only an hour away from here. And
unbelievable part.
So we're still going to be able to get this done yet. So anyway, I was up here for New Year's for the family, and I told Craig, I said I wanted to come check out the museum. I have driven by this numerous times and didn't realize it was even here.
Ain't that something?
So if you guys are ever in Elkader, Iowa, you need to stop. It's right off Highway 13.
Yeah.
Right as you're going into town on the left. If you're going north, it's on the right going out of town. If you're going south, and they have some awesome, cool stuff, and I'm going to show you more of it as we go. But I did want to introduce you to Craig. He's my contact here, and Craig has been very informative on all this. He has had his hands involved in the restoration of not only this one, which we're so close up to, it's huge, but
like 33,000 pounds.
Yeah. But you can see in the back as we keep going.
I'll get you a good video when we go upstairs. You can look down on them.
Okay.
That's a wow. That's a wow factor there.
But they got some really cool machinery here.
You look at this here, Clark. You see this injection pump on this one? We redid the whole thing on that too. But look at the size of that injection pump. Wow. It's bigger than the motor on some cars.
Yeah.
That's just the injection pump.
every bit of 4 feet.
Oh, wow.
And my dad, he's got a extend-a-hoe, backhoe, made by Case.
Okay.
And it's just a little bitty injector, and that thing costs $3,000 every time it quits. So I could only imagine how much this would be to fix.
It looks worse than it is. You know, everything's back in the day. You take bolt out and you got a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And you clean up and gas, get an O-ring, and maybe have a little machine work done here or there, you know. But it's just, you look at that and you go, wow.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and he's, you know, everything has got to be just so, you know, so.
Now, Caterpillar, I guess y'all have an agreement with Caterpillar to...
They must have something
Yeah.
worked out, yeah. I mean, well, he builds stuff for Caterpillar yet to
Yeah.
this day, new, you know, so yeah.
So y'all can get your hands on the original drawings at the
Yeah.
snap of a finger. That's pretty neat.
It's like these floor platings they make. It's a diamond pattern, which you think is nothing to it, but it's a longer diamond than normal. And each one of these floor plates, there's 1,500 hand-stamped diamonds that the guy makes
Wow, just to replicate it.
just to replicate it. Puts it into aluminum and glues it back to a steel backing, so you got something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. Just cool, you know. I mean, wow.
The attention to detail here
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah.
And
Same with our glass maker. We got all beveled glass.
yeah,
Gauges originally done, reprinted on the inside exactly, and workable, you know.
yeah, yeah. Craig, I was asking Craig if he was going to let me drive one of these, and they said no. So not today anyway.
You know how much work it is when they move it in.
Oh,
go
I
back
can-
and touch this up. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness,
I know, trying to keep it.
it's just you don't understand it till you know.
Oh yeah, I can visualize just how.
It's weeks.
Yeah, yeah. This is really cool. What year is this one?
25 to 31. This had 16,000, almost 17,000 of these made.
All military stuff, the contract started at a certain number, so.
Right.
I work with military too much in Hartford.
The
Their movie requirements are, some of them don't even make sense.
and another part of the story on the Holt crashed, you know, that's long, them all out, and that's when Holt had a Caterpillar that they had a name,
Maybe
patent problem. Yes.
I don't know, you know, they lawsuits between the two. There were a lot, just crazy amount. You got a crawler with steering wheel. Oh, that's crazy. That is amazing.
It is. Can you imagine, you have to have your head in the game. How many of these made? Those machines that are done in there, they're 2.5 to 3 years before they get rid of them. You know, Jake County and San I think, to do that test that time, the one that was doing it took a semi-load of sand, and he did walk out. He had a dry compressed air, sand and dry, and a big machine, and he could do a lot. It was all bent up, you know. They cut up, an inch and a half, 2 inches away from the edge all the way around, so we get in there, pound out all the dents. You know, well then we're going back together and I'm brazing away, well then, you know what, that thing's soldered together. So then it's getting hot. You know, taking my solder out of there, and then we got done, then we learned how to solder that end back in. Oh my.
Oh, you had soaps on it?
It had, well, just plain solder.
Oh.
They used paddles, I found out, in the day they smear that hot solder everywhere. The best part of it, yeah, these made, in this old grill, you can take this anywhere, put it anywhere. They took it to Las Vegas, they got it inside
Oh,
the,
big games.
yeah, some of the casinos.
Oh, that's nice.
Riveting on the tanks and the old valve, still had the old valves and everything. We
Little pit cut.
This is the one that, but it's updated, you can put oil in the, up on top, it's covered.
Well, a lot of the stuff, you know, it's amazing what they had to do just to run the thing. Like,
The preparation to get it to go.
just to make it move.
Yeah. And then Corey, he's a stocky guy, but he can operate these things, he's good at it, young. You get one of these out and watch him load it onto a trailer. It's quite entertaining. Straightening it out, not even backing off. But, yeah, this is the guy that has castings out there in California that owns these two here. Okay.
Serial number 1838. So we have no idea how many of them were made. No, I don't think we did. Wow.
Just so cool. And the canopies, when they're undone and bracketed, they come out like this, and you don't have any Yeah, we have a lot of conferences up here. Got a whole slew of restrooms. If you know how to use the restroom down there, there's probably 6 or more to pick from.
Yeah.
He's got a little movie theater off to the side there with a little, there's a kitchen over here. Do stuff for all of us get-togethers and meetings.
Well, this is more impressive this way.
Isn't it though? I always bring people up here, yeah. Well, you stand in front of them, they look neat, but you come up here and you look at it and you just go, oh, that's amazing.
Look at that steering gear. Big old worm gear.
And boy, they do have to do a lot of turning to get that to go.
You know, bet.
He's turning and turning and turning on that thing. Best, looking down on it here. Wow.
I know. So we have finally seen close to 50% of the stuff here over the past 2 or 3 hours. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And if you are anywhere near the Elkader, Iowa vicinity, you need to come here and check this place out. It was well worth the trip up here. We're going to be working with these guys on some upcoming equipment, and I wanted to come and personally meet them and see for myself what they're all about. And it's the Smithsonian of Iowa as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. That's what we've heard.
Yeah. But anyway, just wanted to thank Craig for giving me the tour.
Yeah, no problem.
And we'll talk to you later.
You bet.